Okay guys, so you might have noticed that I'm back onto electrics. I've been doing tiling, I've been doing the roofing, I've been saying I'm going to do the air conditioning. It is that time of the build where normally you'd have 5-10 people on site doing all these different jobs, but I'm having to just run around, get the jobs done in an order that I think I should do them. It's not the most logical order because you think, oh, do all the electrics at once and do all the plumbing at once, but no, I'm having to run around, do all these different jobs. It's keeping the vlogs a little bit interesting, we'll say, and keeping you guys on your toes to see where we're up to, but yeah, I'll explain why in a minute. Let me get on.
That went flying.
So why electrics? Why now? The electrics I'm working on the electrics now because I think it's about time I try and get EDF to connect the electricity to this place. And
yeah, we do not have electrics, do we?
And if I call EDF and I say, oh, I'm just doing a bit of work, it's a bit of a build on, I just need the electricity whilst I'm working, that's fine. They'll come, they'll put it on, they'll say, okay, well, when you finish your work, you pass the console. If they come and they see wires hanging out everywhere, of course, they're going to say, no, you need what's called a tableau de chantier, so it's like a little board with 2 plugs. Well, for the time left on the build, I don't really need that. So I'm trying to get things looking nice, neat and tidy so that when the electricity guy comes from EDF, he goes, right, okay. It's not a dangerous site, and so I can connect the electricity and it won't cause any accidents, we'll say. Does that make sense, Anna?
Yes, it does.
So I'm putting the arrival electricity down the bottom, and it goes off to another light switch. And then these 2 up here, if everyone remembers, are the spots for the kitchen, 2 zones in the kitchen. So I've got a double switch there. I'm going to put that on. If they're the wrong way around, it just means turning 2 wires around, and we can say, okay, well, the left-hand side switch needs to be for the left-hand side of the room rather than the right-hand side switch. Does that make sense again? You following?
It does. Left, right, yes. Ed, what is your nickname?
I don't think I can repeat what you call me on the internet.
Yes, you can.
What is it?
It's Bunny. Why is it Bunny?
Because I don't stop?
You cannot stand still.
No.
I can't call you hyperactive, but I don't know if it's a bad or a good thing. I think it's a good thing.
Well, I kind of have been a little bit frustrated all summer.
Well, you have been busy all summer. How could have you been frustrated? You've helped me.
Well, yeah, but I've not been able to really do much here. So now that I'm back here, I've got you back to watch me.
Exactly. I'm definitely watching you, but I'm also supervising the work. Yes.
Such a pleasure. But no, I've been frustrated, wanted to get on with this all summer, and now that I've got you here and I can do it and I can just get on without worrying about getting back to the chateau for the weddings, well, I wanted to go fast.
You are definitely going fast. I just quickly checked one email and you've nearly done this plug. And it's a double one as well.
Is it a plug or a light switch?
I'll be honest with you. Oh yeah, this one is a light switch, yes. I don't know, electrical connection. Job on this one, yes. Let's say it's something neutral.
Well, I'm only stopping people giving comments saying you're calling a light switch a plug.
Well...
And I get in trouble calling sockets plugs, but I think a lot of people in the UK do the same thing. It's like, yes, it's a plug socket, but people shorten it just to plug, and I think it really gets on electricians' nerves, that. But
I know, but it's not even if I know the right word, does it make any difference? We still need to do the job, and that's what matters. Yeah.
Oh, this is pretty annoying.
Yeah, especially filming it with that crinkly sound.
No, that wasn't the annoying bit. Ooh, don't like that. Anyway, yeah, basically, I buy my switches from the professional place.
Yes.
But the double switch I forgot to order, so I just went to Leroy for it.
Leroy Merlin, yes. We're not...
And they didn't give you the little plastic cover so that when you're painting, you don't get it on the switch. So I've had to steal it off another one.
It is very annoying, Ed. You're right.
Yes. So there we go. Feed in the middle. Left switch on left side. And right switch on right side. And we'll see if we have to change those around. But I have put the cable that was on this side on that side, so hopefully that is the kitchen and not the living area.
Well, let's hope so.
I am using a normal screwdriver just because I know there's no electricity anywhere in the circuit, so it doesn't really matter. And I couldn't get my hand on the electrical screwdriver.
No, we wouldn't want that. Might knock some sense though.
What, to get a little bit of juice?
Yes.
Okay. Right.
That's it, you've done it?
That one's done, yeah.
That was quick. 2 done. How many to go?
Oh God, I've got loads of plugs and everything to do, but we're not going to force everyone to watch that.
Maybe not every single one, no.
What I do want to say is, yes, it's an odd way around of doing things that I've jumped onto this now, but it's a fairly big job left to do. One of the bigger jobs, apart from your tiling.
Let's not go there. Well, maybe we go there. Maybe we show everyone.
We will in a minute, because once I've done my electrics, I'm going to hop back up into that bathroom again, show you where we're up to, and also I'm going to explain how we're going to advance with the work in the next week or so. Okay, let's go outside and put your sockets on the wall outside.
Actually, that is... You're going too fast for me because I have to adjust everything. But maybe I can show this quick part. Look at that. Look at that. That's it. You've made me very happy there.
What's that?
Well...
Putting this plug socket, plug socket on.
Plug socket, exactly. Plus it's a double one. So you could have...
Double the trouble? Yes, I do have double the trouble because look. Two single ones that are clipped together. Well,
okay. I think it's going to look good.
I just need another screwdriver, or this might do it. No. You've seen a box of screws, black screws in them?
Is it hard?
Well, I never really use these kind of plugs.
And what is the difference? Sorry.
Well, look, it's trying to get me to put the cables through this tiny little hole here. And it's just not easy to do that. I think I need to screw it on the wall first and then I'll go from there.
Okay. Yeah, that is a tiny hole.
You know, there are other ways of doing it, but they're not as neat and tidy. And they're not as neat and tidy the other ways, and I know that I have a...
You have the special touch.
Well, I just have somebody that makes sure I do things how they should be done and complains if they're not done how they should be done.
You lucky thing.
Don't you hate it when that happens? There's no need to go like a bull in a china shop on these screws, because it's just goes nice and easy in. It's the wood. Once again, folks, this is all just for entertainment. Do not copy what I do, because it may or may not be correct. Left the hardest till the end.
Best for last.
Well, that was a bit of a pig, wasn't it, Anna?
That was painful, yes. But you did it. That's what matters.
Well, let's see. Is it straight and does it look good?
It is looking amazing, and I think it's straight. I'm not going to put a level on it.
Don't sound surprised.
It's perfect.
Let's put a level on.
You put in a level. Okay, that's like my OCD levels are through the roof.
Okay,
now.
so on this level you have 3 lines and it hits the middle line. So, I mean, we're talking a millimetre off.
So I will live with that.
Okay.
It's perfect.
Okay, let's move upstairs. Let's have a little look at where we got up to with that tiling, maybe, because I think everyone's seen enough electrics for today.
They've seen the perfect plug there. Well, plugs, because there's 2 of them.
Plug sockets.
Oh, look at that. You've been very picky there.
Well, yeah, because I've been told off.
Who would dare tell you off, Ed?
I don't know, but I'm going to tell you off.
Why? Oh,
Blinking tiling, I almost swore. This blinking tiling.
You almost, wait, because they have to adjust the light. You almost swore.
Yes.
Well.
I'm losing my will to carry on with this job, to be honest. Hence, another reason why I'm moving on to other jobs. Come have a look where we're up to. What's the matter, Anna? Did you just trip up over some of the offcuts?
I have to say there's a lot of offcuts. I was trying to walk with the camera and I wasn't looking, and then I almost tripped here. And there's a lot of cuts. Look at all of these.
Yeah, I mean the tiles are fairly cheap, aren't they? And this style of tiling is always going to have lots of offcuts.
Well, they were on offer.
Yeah.
But I mean, now I understand why, because I bet you lose a lot by doing this kind of style, no?
Well, they won't sell very well because nobody wants to do this. You imagine getting a tiler to do this?
No, it's not
double
cost
the price.
effective.
Yeah.
So next time, go with...
Yeah, well, in the next bedroom, we're going to go and have a look at that in a second. But my idea is now, in here, get this tiling finished. Get it grouted. Here, I have a piece of wood for this...
Sorry, let me move, because before I break more tiles.
So yeah, I have a piece of wood for this, to cover this hot water tank. Now, I'm going to kind of just leave that wood as it is, because in the past I've tiled on the wood and all's very good until you need to actually access the behind the panel, and then when you take the wood off, the tiles fall off. So we're just going to paint that white. Everything else is going to be tiled. And what I'm thinking is we actually finish this bathroom, close the door, and don't talk of it again before we do anything else. What do you think?
Okay.
So lights finished, painting finished, shower in, wash basin in, toilet in, towel heater in, you know, the whole lot done. And that's one room done.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go across to the other room and I'll show you my thoughts on how we could possibly tile the other bathroom, not like this. So just before we go across there to have a look at those tiles, the door on the bathroom actually hinges and opens towards that piece of wood that I've just been talking about. So most of the time, you're not actually even going to see the wood. And also, I've cheated for the second time on the budget. And that is, I had a stand for a sink in stock with a mirror that I didn't use at the Passion project. And it's a kind of rolling thing, so sometimes we have things that we won't use here, I'll take back to the chateau and that'll go for the next build. So yeah, I'm going to use this wash basin stand in the bathroom there. It's actually 90 centimetres and we have a metre, so there's not going to be a huge amount of lost space between the sink and the shower. Keep up, Anna.
I am trying.
Would you like some light in here because it's a bit dark down this back side?
Yes, please. Beautiful, very bright now. Now I have to adjust even more the lighting.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mean to give you a job in the edit, but can you remember how dark and dismal it was when we first got it? And
yes,
this is the only place that we're having to put the lights on for filming, really. So, okay.
I'm coming to have a look because that is very exciting. Because these ones you're doing a different.
Yeah.
I mean,
if I'll tell you what, I'm going to use the toilet. I think it might look quite nice.
Oh yeah. Well,
like this,
zigzagging a bit, yeah.
Yeah, I think with that kind of herringbone design, it might get a bit too much in this bathroom as well.
Yeah, especially because it's darker as well, no?
And also it's like your eyes, you're going like, whoa. So I think it might be quite nice doing it like that.
Sure.
And it'll be twice as quick. So.
I think I will settle. I had my way. Well, I had my way with the tiles, but I think this is very nice. I'm
not getting tetchy and getting all annoyed to try and get this build finished too much.
No,
I want to be finished here. I've kind of been itching to get onto it, so yeah, that's why I want to do the tiling quickly, and it won't be a bad job. It'll just be a lot quicker.
Yeah, but it's going to look really good.
Anna, you're in luck.
Oh.
I'm taking you shopping again after we've finished today.
Like there's nothing better.
Yes. So, you can see where the bath is coming to with the rails on the floor. Mm-hmm. We're going to have to be really careful that we don't get too large a sink in here, because it's going to start encroaching on the bath a bit too much. And if you want to be in the centre of the sink, you're going to have the bath in the way. So let's go, say it's about a 45 centimetre depth on the sink. How wide do you want to come with it, considering the bath's there? I don't think any further than that, do you?
No, no further.
Okay, so that means we can go, I think we should go maybe to a 70 centimetre.
But even a 60, I think it's plenty.
Yeah, but the thing is, I suppose somebody could put shelving next to the sink.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's still nice to have a fairly decent sized sink in your own home. I know that if you're in a kind of rental property for a holiday, it doesn't matter too much, but everyday use, I think you need a bigger sink. One thing we are changing is the towel heater's no longer going here, which is going to leave space for the sink and for the, like I said, a kind of shelving unit. And when we put this wall in here, this is going to be a kind of all singing, all dancing wall, because on the inside it's going to have a towel heater with obviously the door that opens. So yeah, on the outside, or like kind of inside of the bedroom, we're going to put the air conditioning, I think, because it needs to be a fair way away from the inlet for the VMC, the kind of fresh air system.
Danny's here to check the work.
Parce qu'une fois qu'il sera posé, il faudra coller les tuiles du petit toit là. Tu le poses où toi? Tu le poses là-bas normalement.
We have Danny and Ed on the roof. Danny is checking what Ed did. I think you can hear them a little bit. But it's nice to know that he's doing everything right and following how it should be. We're very lucky to see that Ed is a perfectionist. They're checking the work, the two of them. What a perfectionist.
Ouais, mais là, le problème, c'est que tout va pourrir. Tout est déjà pourri. T'as pas peur une fois? Hein? Non, rien, vas-y. Sur quoi?
Sur l'installation.
Pour
l'installation, c'est pas trop mal. Ça va. Mais bon, il faut penser à replier le haut.
Ouais.
C'est une petite connerie, mais.
Oui, ça va vite après.
Mais, tu sais, l'eau elle tape.
Ouais, quand il pleut.
Non, non, c'est propre, ça fait propre maintenant. C'est nickel.
Jenny approves.